Good day everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and this time we're on the ZXspectrum 48K reviewing a game called SHAO-LINS ROAD, published by The Edge in 1986, and it's a port really, an arcade port, the original game by Konami in 1985. The conversion also came out in the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64, so we'll see how this one plays. But basically you control a guy who's going through the training of Shaolin Martial Arts called Lee, I think. He must knock out all his enemies on each level to try and get to the next stage. Now, to escape a temple, I believe. So here I am at the end, trying not to rip my trousers. He walks in a very funny fashion. You see in the middle there, the top middle, the word damage. If we take 4 hits, we are doomed. So we need to time this. It scrolls ever so slightly each side. Now, you'll see a disc come down each time. If we pick that up or land properly, we can throw that to kill other people. Sort of 3 ledges there, each screen, I think. So we need to manoeuvre our way and kick everybody's face in. It's the Shaolin Martial Art way. So, if you are a Shaolin Martial Arts monk, comment below. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. So, I'm firing those things each side there. Going okay so far. You see my damage there? I've taken 2 hit points, get to 4 and we're doomed. And I think that's my lives up the top left there, maybe. It's moving sort of okay. You know, it's ZXspectrum, isn't it? It's good animation. Bit of a colour clash there as the guys come out those doors. Be interested to see if I can get off this stage, to be honest with you. Now, if I don't do very well, I have got a cheat, I think, for infinite lives. So there we go. I might try. Oh, that wasn't unfair. I lost 2 lives quite easily there. Yeah, lives left in the top left. It says 0. Try not to be doomed. If you have played this back in the day, let me know. Or if you escaped the temple or played the arcade. Guts, he says. Guts. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, right, let's walk backward and forward. Kick that person. No, that's a statue. Yeah, it's good. It's a good day when you mistake a statue for an actual person. Well done, you. Right, he can take that. I can't have too many people left. Surely, this is my last life. People need to get kicked. Kick that base for 1,000 bonus points. I'm sure there's a tactic. He's got a very funny walking style, this fella. Hasn't got much of a stride on him. Must take ages to walk anywhere. Right, come on, I want to kick this guy in the nose. Here comes a pizza. Take that, pizza. Boof. Right, 2 in a row. They fall down. So there's 3 left down the bottom unless it generates any other hoodlums. Oh, God, and I've died. Game over, big nose. So I'll put a poke on. Just so we can see what other stages are like on this game. Not quite sure how many stages it's got. But if I had this one back in the day, I think I would have played it quite a bit, actually. In terms of fighting games, I like Yi Kung Fu. Yi Kung Fu 2 was awful. If this game had been Yi Kung Fu 2 instead, that would have been not good enough for me. But it's not about Kung Fu. It's about this Shaolin Martial Arts. SHAO-LINS ROAD. Right, we're going to do it this time. Oh, actually, my damage point's already saying up to 2. Perhaps the cheat hasn't worked. We'll soon find out. Right, so a lot of kids, I think, may not have seen it past this first level here. Don't know how long it lasts, but I think we was maybe quite close to the end last time. We had about 3 guys left to beat up. They look like some... I don't know what they look like. They're just enemies, anyway. They walk in a similar style to my character. Boof. And it's only one move here I can make out, which is kick to the belly or the sternum. That's it. I can't do any punches this, anyway. In Shaolin Martial Arts, do they use a different variety of weapons, or is that just some kind of kendo I'm thinking of? You never find out who's throwing those vases across the screen. Right, okay, so 1 left, I think. Oh, come on. Lives, yeah, actually, your hit points goes up, but my lives is staying at 2, I think. Right, hang on, 2. It does flash up how many hits you take so far. Look, 1 blind just completely killed me. Right, there's 1 guy left. Come on, time this right. Let's bring him down here, perhaps. Right, here he comes. Karate Kid, get ready. Kick. That's it. Guts. Do. I quite like this, actually. It's not bad. It's not a bad one. Didn't know anything about this game back in the day. So there we go. You do get a lot of games like that, don't you? Oh, there we go. Time we're reviewing, it might be hideously out of date now, the time you're listening to this, but we're almost up to 800 ZXspectrum games reviewed. I'm really looking forward to getting to 1,000 because that would be a hell of a day. And then I think it probably deserves us to do some top 10s of that stuff then, because one could say someone that's reviewed 1,000 ZXspectrum games probably knows a thing or two about ZXspectrum games. Right, take that, you. He's been clobbered. So this second stage just brings us an extra enemy. I don't know if they take an extra hit maybe to actually destroy. The background stage is exactly the same, which is disappointing. I wanted that to change. Maybe it'll happen on the next level. Maybe it changes every two levels. But you know, I've lost quite a lot of lives normally. But you know, step 1 it says there. Oh, look at that! When he gets killed, he falls in his back and starts crying like a baby. So just to recap, then knock out all the enemies, take 4 hits normally, and you're doomed. And the idea is to escape from this temple which you've been locked in for some reason. That's it. You don't have to rescue anyone or anything, so your time is your own. It is doable, although I'm making a bit of a meal of it. I get the feeling it is doable by getting the timing of these kicks, because unlike most, well, a lot of fighting games, you don't get surrounded by loads of characters at the same time, like Freddy Hardest in Manhattan we reviewed earlier on today, which is ridiculous. You can go back and forth and up and down the levels to try and generate a bit of space and take on one person at a time. There we go, good timing. I've got a bit of a power up there, which has fired a thing across. 3 left. I think there's 3 left, is there? No, 3 left now. That's going to get a power up, surely. There we go. That's it. Must be. Oh, it's that guy there. Step into my parlour, said the spider to the fleet. Oh, I thought he was going to say guts then. Where'd these other 2 come from, the nincompoops? Who let them in? Close the door. Oh, who let the twits out? Twits. This level's going on for ages. I just want to see the next screen to see if it's any different. Right, 1 left. So that guy goes spinning and a grinning. That's guts. Why does he say guts for? I would have got him saying woo. Start. Please be a different background. Please be a different background. It's a different background. Oh dear, what's that? My character's gone funny colour. Okay, so my character now is coloured in with 0, so black. Oh, that's doing my eyes in. I'm not sure I like that. Oops, and I fall off and bash my head. I might turn the poke off in a moment. I don't. Oh dear, I like the first stages. I mean, the building's is quite pretty, but why the choice of colour for the character is not suited well for the background? I don't know. Perhaps they tried the white colour, it weren't so good, and they thought black would work better. But you can get used to it, I suppose. It's just his hairdo is see-through. Look at that. He's got yellow hair. If he goes over something else, he'll have red hair. I find it a bit hard to see which one's me as well with this. Anyway, it's all right, but I'd like to get off this stage as much as possible. It's giving me eye strain. It's giving me a bit of a headache actually. Right. But anyway, we're outside the building. We're outside the temple, so that must be positive, mustn't it? Dee diddly dee 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 diddly diddly dee dee dee. That's Ye Are Kung Fu for you. Yeah. I wouldn't mind the characters from Ye Are Kung Fu's turning up here. Fan, Club, Pole, whatever his name is. They're all named after the weapons that they carried. So check out that review if you haven't already. I think we did a revisited one, so there we go. If you've got a favourite martial arts game that we haven't yet come to, then please put that in the comment section below. But we've covered quite a lot, so check we haven't done it first of all, as I sent those guys flying and I've died again. So 3 levels, the roof, that guts, that middle bit, and the ground, right? So I think we've got, who's that lady? We've got 3 stages, or each two stages, the same background. A lady's turned up, walking along with that flying vase. Don't know what that Chinese writing says in the bottom middle, if it is Chinese or if it is writing at all. Then if you know, then put that in the comment section below. It might just say whoopity doodah for all I know. What do I know? I don't know. Right. Can I? Oh, that woman. I think she's going to cause a bit of bother. That woman. I'll call her Mrs. Big Head. Right. Do. So it's a little bit samey, but you know, you can say that about a lot. Oh, I've got her. You can say that about a lot of fighting games. There's a lot of stuff moving on the screen at the same time, has to be said there. We'll give you a challenge, so people into fighting games would like this. It's got a good theme to it. It's quite straightforward what you need to do. So overall, yeah, I quite like the thing. Right, but you need a bit of tactic. That's taking her out again. How many of those women there's going to be? There's another one up there now. So it looks like every other level it's giving you an extra enemy to try and take care of. I don't know what her special move is. Probably something quite alarming, probably. Right, she's probably the boss dude, isn't she? She's probably the boss dude. So if you're going to build your own house in a style like this, you go for a bright green roof, then go for a bit of red and yellow. Yeah, but as I say, my eyes are now adjusting a little bit to the character, although sometimes I just lose sight of which one's me. They do materialise out of nowhere sometimes. If you kick them in the head while they're materialising, sometimes you get some power up where you can just fire across the screen at the same time. Right, hang on. She's just got this lady left now. Come on. Oh, wow. Buff. Got to do another buff, huh? Come on. But I'm getting defeated too much. So you've got a bit of scrolling each side, haven't you? It doesn't go too far, but it's not single screen. It's like single screens plus, like widescreen a little bit, where you can just scrolls across, maybe. Right, how many lives is it going to take me to defeat this woman? Come on, just walk onto this foot to the belly. There we go. Oh, I'm surely I had it then. There's probably a tip written in that Chinese sign, or Japanese sign, or made-up sign. It might be wingding. Got her. Did I? No. Come on. Just do the honest thing and die. I might have to, if I can't defeat her, I might have just to leave that until my skills have got any good. Come on. I just want to see what the next screen's like, girly. Oh, what? I've got the timing of a nincompoopin. Good. Oh, surely another one we need to do. Another kick. Yes? No. How many times have I got to kill this woman? Yes? Oh, I've killed various others. Maybe you can't do it. Maybe you have to turn... Hey, I've done it. Guts. Guts. If you got... Right, start. What's the next level? Do-loo-loo-loo-do-do. Oh, it's similar. It's similar sort of thing. So we're further along the temple. So, is that where we just were? That bit in the middle might have been where we've just come from. So we've gone down that road there, and now we're on the gateway out of the place, I presume. This won't be a complete walkthrough. These videos, as you know, if you watch the channel for somewhat time, it's just about seeing how the game played. Would you have liked to have gone back to it after your first second go? So it's pretty newbie. Would you have spent your pocket money on this, or would you have been disappointed? I wouldn't have been too disappointed with this. It's got a bit of play in it. It's got a bit of fun. As a kid, I would have invented a lot more story than was actually there in the first place. So, you know, I might have got frustrated it was so difficult early on because I didn't know too much about pokes back then. But I would have thought it was okay for the occasional play. It wouldn't have been one of my favourite games in the world for sure. I would play Commando a lot better, and as I mentioned before, Yi Ya Kung Fu, which is a lot more straightforward, it has to be said. But you know, this is okay. And some people have had it back in the day. It might have been one of their favourites. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of fighting. I wouldn't mind a few extra fight moves, but it might be the case there are some, and I'm just doing it wrong. If you know other fight moves like punches and stuff, then let me know in the comments section below. And if you like this kind of guff and you haven't already, please consider subscribing because that helps the channel continue as well as memberships, which helps it massively continue because it's always a bit iffy, always a bit of a problem time-wise. But you know, it's been going a while. Check out the reviewed playlists or any of the playlists really of the games and just catch up. You can have a mega binge, and because there's so much content on the channel now, it's going to take you absolutely weeks. I don't mind comments on those older videos as well. That's cool. Keeps them alive. Guts. Right, that's taken that out the equation. And it's the same level again. With an extra fellow. I don't think that woman's going to turn up this time, is she? No. She's obviously gone on a holiday or to the now bar. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit bored now. A little bit. I think it's because I've been doing the cheat, haven't I, really? Right. Yeah. But I might have turned the poke off now. I'm not sure if I have or not. Right. Take that and party. If you're still here, then well done, you. As I said, another game went up today, another fighter. Freddy Hardest in Manhattan, so compare that one to this one, if you want to. I think that was a couple of years earlier than this, I think, or was it a couple of years later? Anyway, there was 2 years gap, that's all I know. If you played this in the Amstrad CPC or the Commodore 64, let me know. But I'm on my last life, so I ain't got too much longer to go here. Right. Onto the roof. I think if I fall off, I will die. Oh, I don't want to accidentally do that on purpose. Oh, he's fallen off. Accidentally, maybe on purpose, I don't know. It's Game Over. Good music, this one. So hope you like having a look at that one. As I say, it was good, but not my favourite ever. So that was on the ZXspectrum 48K, SHAO-LINS ROAD, published by The Edge in 1986. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. And until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.